We are back in the wonderful world of Modern where nothing ever changes. And nothing's going to change. And we're going to play from this weekend's Sunday Challenge, RKS Dota's run with Sultai Urza. So he had a deck well built here for the meta, able to deal with the Tybalt's Trickery decks and the Cascade Valky deck. So to that end, we have Thoughtseize and Pithing Needle in our main deck in our Whir of Invention Urza Lord High Artificer shell. We are playing the Infinite combo with Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek. We've got a single copy of Lurrus hanging out here. This is mostly a blue-black Urza deck, and it was listed as Sultai only because of Zagoth Triome, which I'm now realizing. Hilarious. But one of the reasons I selected this deck is, yes, it does appear that Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, is going to be banned from the format, but this may be a deck that I enjoy playing forward after that point. And yes, there is a Gaia's Blessing in the sideboard, which is a sideboard tech for mill. RKS Dota managed to either register a deck with 14 sideboard cards or just goofed the registration. So I threw in 2 copies of Spell Pierce. They initially had 3 copies of Spell Snare. Spell Snare doesn't actually beat the Valky Cascade deck. Maybe I just want a 3rd Spell Pierce, actually. No Spell Snares, as we did not feel that they were particularly useful last time. And let's get the 4th Fatal Push in here. Did I screw up somewhere? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, this is what we're gonna run. This seems better. Okay. We have played Sultai Urza on the channel before, but this is the first version in a long time that is not playing any. I think Snare was for the Trickery decks. Yeah, okay, but as we saw in the last couple days, Snare is not better than Pierce against the Trickery decks. Snare is not better than Pierce in the meta in general. And Pierce is functional against the Valky Cascade deck. So, good point. And then on top of all of that, we've got Damping Sphere, Soul Guide Lantern, and Tormod's Crypt in the sideboard. So we have no main deck. Oh, no, we do have a Nihil Spellbomb in the main deck. So we have... No, totally. We do have plenty of hate for that. And we've got 3 Metallic Rebukes and 4 Remands. More counter magic than you would normally see in these decks, although we're not going up to Cryptic Command, though we do have Mystic Sanctuary. So this deck is scrappy, and we're just looking to combo off relatively quickly with Disruption along the way. So not looking to get into grindy long games with this guy. This Kaldheim Modern Qualifier is coming up on, I assume, Saturday morning. And it takes the championship points, so let's just go ahead and say that I'm going to play in that with something this weekend. Let's go ahead and say I'm going to play in that this weekend. Sunday morning? Okay. Sunday morning it is. 7 a.m.? Is there only one? Oh, shit. That's really early for me. Wait, are you West Coast, Best Coast? No, Blitz is in my time zone. 7 a.m. Oh, it's so early. This must be for all those Europeans. These Europeans. Oh, my goodness. That is not where it's supposed to be. These Europeans. I tell you, they come over here, they want to play hockey. Ice hockey. And they don't know how to act, you know? It's been a long time since Don Cherry. Okay. We can have turn 2 Talisman into not Metallic Rebuke, which is kind of crappy. Lurrus isn't doing anything, but we're on the play with a piece of interaction and a Whir and a Lurrus and enough mana to cast it. So, like, find it hard to throw this hand back in the dark. There's just so many Thoughtseize, etc. decks out there that could make a 6. Yeah, I said, hey there, good luck and have fun. Opponent says, you too, unless you're playing Tybalt. I am not. I got 2 free leagues with that deck this week. I got 2 4-1s. Opponent has responded, glorious joy. Okay. Glorious joy indeed, my friend. Rats. Bye, Talisman. Alas, poor Talisman, I knew it well. They might take the Whir. They might take the Metallic Rebuke. I guess they actually have options here. I guess taking the Talisman would be pretty aggressive, considering that I have... I mean, Urza's free, though, right? Urza's been putting up basically as good results as... I mean, I don't want to say anything else, but pretty much anything else. So... Top deck Emry is not the worst thing, although we are against a pile of removal deck, so she's not likely to be long for this. Oh, it's Jund! Oh, crap. Well, yikes. Well, we have Metallic Rebuke here, so worst case scenario would be land, discard spell, Ren Insects. Also wild that you quoted Clone High last week and Reboot is announced. I got my Clone High pin right here. Bought those up recently. I went on a memorabilia kick because basically it became obvious to me that my total lack of Simpsons memorabilia in my life is a goddamn travesty. Black source, black source, black source. That's not a black source. Son of a doodle. Okay. What do they got on top? Overgrown tomb. Okay. Let's get Junded. Womp womp. Bloodbraid? Bloodbraid. How dangerous are you, Missy? Flips! It must have been Terminate or Fatal Push. Perfect. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I'm the pusher. So how many scoops? 2, please. Alright, we are a Mystic Sanctuary deck. I find it rather unlikely that my opponent's playing Blood Moon. On the flip side, I really don't want to shock myself right now. That feels like a particularly poor plan at this point. This one we will upkeep in that I want to limit their choices on any Inquisitions, or perhaps they have Thoughteize. Raging Ravine on top. Second Raging Ravine. Wild. Opponent likes to live on the edge. Bolt. Alright. Lurrus was in fact a 2-for-1. Why did you bolt? Opponent is a dick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not my favorite. I should have gotten the dual land. I forgot that I can't cast this Whir. Oh well. We have an easy discard to Liliana, and then if I hit a blue source, we can play Urza. Now we can't Whir, but We're close. How's our Lord Artificer feeling? Who, me or Urza? If you're asking how Urza feels in the meta at large, I haven't played enough. This is game 1. If you're asking how I'm doing fine. I got some wonderful perspective on life from just my friend interacting with me, and I realized it's not worth it, and I have had to stomach going around social media a minimum as much as I could. I chose not to, and experience the joy of other people and being told that I'm biased, and me saying I already said I was biased. I already tried to frame my comments in such a way that I am aware that I'm biased, and I want you to know I'm biased, and I still get to feel my feelings, and it just doesn't feel like anyone cares, and that's fine. And just dead. Just gently right out. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm fine. It drives me crazy that people are like, Uro promotes bad play patterns. It's like, dude, the other cards are also at fault, right? Like, you do understand that crap, words. Come on, Zach, you can do this. Mystic Sanctuary and Field of the Dead, right? These cards. You're gonna play Uro nonstop? Ugh, I wish I could do that. I can't make myself do that. We want some spell pierces here. You need to breach more. Yeah, I'd like to believe we care, Blitz. Yep. I know you care, buddy. I don't need to hold this Bauble for potential Emrys, so we can just fire it off, because I've got the Mox Amber. They have Ashiok. Okay. Inquisition? Thoughtseize. Alright. Bye, Mox. They're gonna have an all Planeswalker draw, and we're just gonna die. Oh, they took the Urza. Wild. I am really excited for the deck you send me, Chase. So they're going to land Ashiok this turn. So we have to naturally draw our next land. And I don't have any answers for Ashiok, huh? Okay. Maybe they would not be so bold as to jam Ashiok into all my open mana. No, of course they will. They don't care. Hit a Thopter Foundry, Spell Pierce, Emry, Urza, Bauble. Maybe I should have kept in more counter magic. I brought in so much creature kill, but I think last game, if we had actually hit our mana on time, we would have been able to win that. So maybe I just misevaluated what I care about in this matchup. I also should have proactively fired off the Bauble. Whatever. Yeah. They targeted me? Ugh. Top card was Polluted Delta, so thank you, opponent. Run in 6 on top, sure. Okay. Yeah, I said worded wrong here, I guess. For some reason, I thought they were going to be all about the Tarmogoyfs, etc., but that's clearly not the case. Sack that, draw a card, Fatal Push. Yep. Green, black. Oh, cycle. Interesting. Push. Okay. They have Ren 6 in hand. I have a 4/5 construct, so maybe I could just kill their Ashiok here. Two more Urzas in the deck. Yeah, it looks really sweet, Jace. We're gonna have K-Com, eh? Alright, well. Can't play around it, can't play through it, gotta play under it. Wait, hold on. That's not how that works. Can't play over it, can't play under it, can't play around it, gotta play through it. I think I'm just gonna attack them. Ashiok's really not doing anything anymore. I can kill them reasonably quickly if they don't have any answer for my construct. Which they're gonna have, but... Yep. What am I drawing? Cool. Sideboarded. It's alright. That's on me. It's been a while since I played blue-black Urza versus Jund. Especially this particular version of blue-black Urza. We're not playing any Veil of Summer, so we could consider that in the future, if Jund gets popular again, too. Hand's not great. We get turned to Thopter Foundry. I think I'm supposed to push for something better than this. I guess that's better. Opponent mulls to 5. Well, that's disheartening. I think one of the real kicks in the teeth, Jiggy, was the fact that the Uro announcement came clear and factual before any other of the announcements. It's like if Uro had just been bundled in with everything else that happens on, we assume, Monday, then it would have been a different feeling because we'd have all the information. It's just really tilting. And it also came in a freaking secret lair. Oh, great. Super. Tron we can beat. Not with this hand. Thoughtseize. That's a draw. I understand why they did it, Blitz. I just don't know why they didn't delay the secret lair announcement until Monday. Like... like, I'm sure that that's a very important, very well worked out over months of time thing for them. I know marketing people definitely work their... My opponent probably just clicked through from their upkeep until their end step there. Because of the stop that I had to bauble them. But I'm not going to choose to feel bad about it. I'm just not. Wow, they really actually had a good hand, huh? Well, that's a shame. Shame. It's a shame. Is it a shame? Why not keep Remand up? Because they missed their land drop, so I wanted to see what they were up to. They literally can't have Tron this turn, so... I don't need to? I guess if they had like 2 ways to get to Tron, but that would require them having 2 Sylvan Scryings or gambling on an Ancient Stirrings and hitting, which remanding their 7-drop is a much more efficient way to waste their turns, I guess, is the way I think of it. Maybe I'm wrong. This is something I need Roy for. Roy could get the flowchart out and explain to me why I'm wrong. Mox Amber. No, thank you. Yikes. Tron players the kings of top deck. I'm aware of that. I guess that's why I wanted to Thoughtseize them earlier rather than later, because then if I take the right piece, then they can top deck whatever they want and it won't actually help them. Maybe that's just not the way that works, though. It's probably not. I could be into resetting Thoughtseize here. I definitely want to play a Thopter Foundry this turn, though, so I can't have it all. I know I want it all, and I want it now, but I don't think I can have it all and have it now. Tron land? Tower? Doesn't look like it. Come on, baby. Show me the tower. I know you has it. Blast zone. Resolves. Actually, it's the land drop, so... I said resolves. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Maybe they'll ban Ashiok in the announcement too. Seems unlikely. So I'm gonna play out this Mox Amber. If they crank their Blast Zone and then pop it, I can get 2 Thopters out and just start going at them. I could play Thopter Foundry this turn so that I have Inventors Fair up next turn, but that doesn't actually work out, so I'm just not going to. I am shocked that my opponent has not aggressively cycled their Chromatic Star, but what are they going to do? Ashiok's just good, clean gameplay. Unlike 3-mana Teferi, yeah, Ashiok's absolutely just good gameplay. If you don't want to be hosed by Ashiok, Jiggy Wiggy, just stop playing fetch lands and stop playing anything that interacts with your graveyard in Modern. Just stop it. Just cut it out. It's just that easy. Hey there, Jukawal. Fuck Teferi. I don't know. So biased. Oh my god. Teferi made me quit Pioneer. Yikes. Yeah, he's definitely a menace in that format. The menace I'm dealing with right now is my deck vomiting up useless cards. We're playing 20 lands, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 within my pure view. Yes, we do have a clock. Unusual. Unusual for me. There's the tower. It's going to be Kozilek, or no, Ulamog for sure. Naturally. Natural Ulamog. Ugin? All is dust. All right. Naming cards, I wasn't... It's just personal preference, Jukewall. It's not a great deck, but it's honest work. It's a combo deck that's also kind of a mid-range deck, and I just have fond feelings towards the card Urza. I love the construct. I loved playing non-combo versions of Urza and combo versions of Urza when those were viable. They put Ulamog in their hand. So we can Remand the All is Dust, then we can Thoughtseize the Ulamog. But I think I just need to let the All is Dust resolve here. So we'll let the All is Dust resolve. I'll put a Thopter into play because it's just a free life gain, which is not likely to be relevant, but I know my Thopter is blue. I'm not counting on keeping it. I don't need it. All is Dust resolves. We'll go get Thoughtseize. We'll take the Ulamog out of their hand. And then we have Remand for their next threat. Saxa Star, sure. Sure. I mean, yeah, Urza just plays differently than a lot of the other blue decks, and I just like, I like the card. I mean, I like the card. I play a lot of decks that I like. Like, I like Niv Mizzet. I've always liked Niv Mizzet more than the 4-color Uro Omnath deck. I mean, I was playing Niv Mizzet first, but it's fine. Hey, Schwen, I'm good. Not perfect, but, you know, we're getting along. We'll be okay. I'm not the happiest I've ever been, but I think it would be silly to be overly upset. They also have Ugin. Well, at least we'll get to cycle our Remand finally. Oh, I don't want to play the Thopter Foundry into their Ugin. All right. We need to draw a Whir relatively soon so that I can Pithing Needle their Ugin. But our deck is just giving us nothing to work with here. No Emry, no Lurrus. How do the 4 copies of Mox Amber feel in this deck? I haven't played this specific list yet. The previous times I was playing Blue-Black Urza, I didn't play that many copies, but I think part of the reason that they chose to do so, thanks for the follow, Gator17, is that you need to be able to keep up with the other fast combo decks by either getting your combo online quickly or having interaction up quickly. And yeah, we're playing a deck from Chase next. Is it 4 colors? I think so. Yeah, it's happening after this. The deck is called Meme Gifts, and it looks like this. Yeah, 4 colors. I'm really excited about it. It looks awesome. Three Dragon Lords, buddy. Not my favorite one, but it's missing Dragon Lord Atarka. There's a pile and a half. That it is. They play Oblivion Stone. Resolves. I can't stop that. I'm just gonna clock the shit out of them this game, apparently. I don't feel great about it, but like... Yeah, Atarka's my favorite. Dramoka's your favorite? That's fair. I just used to play in a cube where I would draft 4-color nonsense all the time. And in the 4-color nonsense decks that I was drafting, Atarka was frequently like just the best thing that I would ramp into all the time. Because I would just eat people's boards just to kill all their creatures. And have an 8/8 flying trample was the sickness. It's a real deja vu watching you play this matchup. Yeah, this is old school, huh? Oh, they got Field of Ruin? That's so weird. They're playing Field of Ruin in their Tron deck. Alright, well, I can't get enough artifacts out to get my Inventors Fair to be active before that, so sucks to be me, but then again, when didn't it? Field of Ruin is not what I expect. I agree. Field of Ruin was definitely a little bit out of left field. So after Field, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, they can still play the Ugin. Sure. I'll check. You did put Snowlands in. But we might put some of the Snow Duels into it. It's like 2. Yeah, they usually play Ghost Quarter. That's a... I don't know about Greentron, though. I don't know if Greentron always plays Ghost Quarter. I don't think so. Definitely Etron does, but Greentron I'm not 100%. So Inventors Fair is no longer an option, which is great. I can reset Thoughtseize, so we can try to set up for combo. Yeah, I would assume Oops is basically 0% for Tron. No, if you turn 3 Karn and you just start eating their lands, I feel like you can wreck them. Because they usually are trying to go off on turn 3. Turn 2 is very uncommon for them. I mean, it can happen, but... yeah. Yeah, Karn Great Creator too. If the Tron deck is playing Karn the Great Creator, which I think they all should be doing. But obviously I'm biased. What did they search for? Urza's Tower. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll reset my Thoughtseize and take away their Ugin. Which doesn't solve too many problems, but keeps me in this game. They're burning an insane amount of clocks, so... I just think Karn is so freaking good. And there's just so many times, too, where, like, you hit your turn 3 Tron, your opponent has blue mana up, you play Karn with 3 mana up, and they're like, oh, my mana leak. Damn. Because I've been that player a lot of times, and I'll tell you, it sucks out loud. I don't know why they didn't jam their Ugin Schwen. We do have the insider information from MTG bot or whatever that our opponent is 1 and 3, so maybe they are new. That would be my guess. They're drawing Emrakul, the Promised End. Well, fuck me. Right, but they're playing Tron badly, Juke. Like, they skipped their land drop on turn 2. They skipped their whole turn 2, period. They just skipped their turn 2 because I upkeep bobbled them. This is their turn, right? With me? Yeah, alright. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, then they would have had 2 turns of mine, Schwen. Or, no, Larynx Punchworthy. Sorry, you guys have the same color. Yeah, Thoughtseize myself. Sure. Take the Emry. The reason I'm letting them do this is they're just killing themselves on clock. Like, there's just... yeah. Yeah, they play Thopter Foundry into their blast zone. Mox Amber, sure. And then they can sack them all to Thopter Foundry if they want to. And then they can O-Stone because they get the Pithing Needle off of the O-Stone. What am I sideboarding here? Do I have anything good? Not so much, huh? We got Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere, potentially Spell Pierce, potentially Tezzeret. Yeah. If we ever draw a Whir. We're playing 2 of them, but I've only had... I had one of them against Jund and did not work out. My opponent is very slowly but effectively wrecking my board. Did not sack the Thopter Foundry or the Mox Amber. Interesting. They pop the O-Stone, sure. I know they don't need to. They just, you know. They were just taking so long to do it, I just didn't know what they were going to do. Next draw is Ancient Stirrings. Okay. Gain life when you sack, sure. All these things are true. Two life is important. Is it? Is it though? Doesn't feel important. Puts Walking Ballista in their hand. Sure. How long will it take them to play Walking Ballista for 4 here? Oh, not that long. Well done. This is game 1. This is game 1. In many ways, yes, we're winning, Michael. But in most of the ways that matter, no, we are not. Time to EE for 0. Oh, they can Whir too. No, there's no bridge in the main deck. Or in the sideboard, actually. Doesn't that speak volumes about the format right now? I love that they played the EE for 1 there. Damn, they got me. Whew.
Eat the pudding, 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 eat the pudding. Okay. Then we gotta get to work.
Okay, these are things I can consider. Oh, and then the one important one. Now that said, EE, no. Nihil Spellbomb, no. Probably don't need these, so just do that. Just boarding down a little bit on EEs. I guess we could get the second Tezzeret for another EE here. EE is so medium against them. Rebuke is fine. Rebuke is totally fine. Rebuke is not going anywhere. Surprised I don't like the pierces. Well, it's just so easy for them to be useless. Like, we're trying to combo. And then Tezzeret gives us a way that we could kill them differently. Yeah, also Spell Pierce doesn't touch creatures, so if they slam Tron and they go Worm Coil or Walking Ballista, then we feel really stupid. And I'm not bringing in creature kill against Tron. It's just nonsense. I mis-sideboarded badly against Jund. So I would like to not do so here. I am accepting applications though for other decks that I should become a frequent streamer of. If there's a community really hurting for a streamer. Oh, do you, Mr. Maple Syrup? What news do you have? What would a Reed Duke fanfic even be about? It would just be like a Yu-Gi-Oh style rendition of him playing a match of Jund against someone. "50 Shades of Goy." Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, Mr. Maple Syrup. That Blitz was bringing that up earlier. It's pretty exciting. I think they can get a good chunk of the original voice cast. I don't know if they can get everyone, but for sure they'll have Chris Miller and who's the writing partner? Yeah, that's the plan. We're hoping we mill a Bauble. No, Philip Lord and Christopher Miller. Phil Lord and Chris Miller. That's who they will definitely have. They can get Will Forte, I'm sure. We milled a second Amber. That's not my favorite, but all right. Yeah, I'm mostly psyched. Okay. It's okay, we didn't have anything worth rebuying anyway. It's okay. We've got a clock. That's what we've got. Thank goodness. I'm not angry. You're angry. It makes sense they'd be packing Pithing Needles for the format at large. They have the tower on top. Jesus. Come on now. Not even funny anymore. And I'm 1 mana off of getting Damping Sphere, but we can get it next turn. We have Metallic Rebuke or Remand here, and we spin. No, I know. I understand that. I still get to be ticked off that they had turn 1 Pithing Needle with Natural Tron and no other spells cast to grease the wheels at all. Like, I feel like I still get to be a little frustrated about that. You're trying to calm yourself down. I think I'd rather draw the card. And then we get the D-Sphere down. That's a good draw. What if we just Urza Pithing Needle? No, we have to D-Sphere. It'd be foolish not to. Just considering my options. Pithing Needle, their Pithing Needle. Now you're thinking with portals. Yeah, we just go get the Damping Sphere. I could play Pithing Needle first and call O-Stone or Blast Zone. Those are the ways that I know that they could try to remove the Damping Sphere. But I don't need to do that proactively because they can't do it without exposing either of those cards first. They're not going to have enough mana, or at least not soon. D-Sphere. Go. They're going to go Green Source, Nature's Claim. Green Source, Nature's Claim, Karn. That's my prediction. I know I need to stop doing that. I know. I've been told. But it's the O-Stone. You love to see it. Don't you put that evil on me. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Stonks. Stonks, baby. Okay, so I can Urza into Needle? Yeah, no problem. And Emry is still hacking away with her giant sword. Think she can, like, lift that? Dismember? Oh, fuck you. Come on. Alright. Yeah, Mox Amber doing work. It's a very important card. So they're on what, a 2-turn clock? That's why she's lifting in the water. Ah, buoyancy. Field of Ruin. Alright. Yeah, this is when an OP gets Blast Zone, for sure. Well, they can't Thrag Tusk. They can get a green mana with that, though. I milled my swamp? Gee, I hope I don't need to play any black spells this game. Ancient Stirring, sure. Time to be very sad. Not yet. Not yet. You have faith in OP's luck. That's probably fair. Yeah, they did get us a Metallic Rebuke up now. What are they going to name with this? Urza? I don't care. They're going to name Engineered Explosives to stop me from punting. Thopter Foundry. Sure. Sure. Fair enough. All right. Things are looking good. Smash. I mean, yeah, if they named Pithing Needle, it would stop my Pithing Needle on their O-Stone, but it would also stop their Pithing Needle on my Emry. So you can see the bind they're in. I mean, I've made mistakes on that level. So let's not be judgmental on that one. Come on now. I kind of want Spell Pierce on the draw here. I think I should resist temptation. Not exactly sure what to board out, though. Like, oh, maybe it's like Lurrus and... No, Lurrus is really good. Like, if we set up a Lurrus with a Bauble, that helps us pull through the mid-game. Maybe it's just the Tezzerets. No, I think I'm pretty happy with this. So, when Urza resolves... Yeah, when Urza resolves, he gives us more mana to hold stuff up. The problem with trying to play Tezzeret in most situations is we're not going to have any mana up. So it's probably better to just play the Spell Pierces. So let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm keeping that hand. Opponent mulls to 6. Sure. Take all the mulls you want. 4 or 5. You know, just go nuts. Learning Spongeworthy clearly means you've been here too much. What? What? You gonna play into my untapped Watery Grave? Huh? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, opponent? I'm right here. I'm right here. Let's go. Let's go. What country is this? What country is this? I think this is America. Thanks for the follow, Malik Majin. Alright. So... Remand or Sphere? Sphere can slow down their ability to dig for Tron if they don't just have it. And then the punish would be if they immediately go third land into Natty O-Stone, but we have Whir for Pithing Needle. So, you know. Whatever. Whatever. I mean, I'm not saying I know what I'm fucking doing here, but, oh. You're sick of OP always having it. Well, it turns out we also kind of always had it, so, like, sorry, not sorry. Star. Sure. This is exactly the thing I was talking about you doing, opponent. That it's not going to go as well for you as you think it will. Dat member. Oh, they're undoing it. Oh, they're going to spend a black on it. Wait. But this means if I remand it, they can't recast it. Sick. Sick. Love this move for you, opponent. I love this look for you. You saved the 2 life. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart, aren't you? Bless you, opponent. Bless you. Just... You're one of the good ones, aren't you? Reset, remand. Yeah. Play Bauble 1. Play Bauble 2. And then I need to pop 1 at least. I have Remand mana. I don't also have Whir mana. And then the next turn I'll be able to Whir for 2. I'll just hold the second Bauble, I guess. Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from... Okay, this stops the Emry. I can't stop them stopping me, so that's fine. Oh, I have a second Mystic Sanctuary if I need to do that, Mike. Pithing Needle. That's more problematic. Should have word in response. What? I don't have any artifact creatures. I don't have any artifact creatures that I'm worrying for. If you remand this, they can't recast it. Yeah, but I can't whir this turn. And even once I can, I can't do anything about this. So I think I have to let this go. and then I have to figure out a way to winning that we have to find an engineered explosives, which I can do with Inventors Fair. So we'll let this resolve. This is fine. Yeah, we can Inventors Fair for EE and reset the Whir, and then we'll have Thopter Sword. Plus, we'll be able to get rid of this the cage as well. So, oh, they chose Bauble? But you already... Okay, whatever. Okay. Listen, I'm not... I'm not here to tell you how to kill me. I'm just not about that. Alright, we'll make a Thopter. Huh? Huh? Will you like that? Oh. You know, what if... Now, call me crazy. What if we just drew the engineered explosives? Would, what about that one? Does anyone support that play? Is that a play that anyone here would make? No, that's... Oh, Utica, yes. This is an Albany expression. All right, see. Yes, yes. And you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. Yes. Oh, here comes the dismember. Sure. You got me. Bye, Emry. You did good work, kid. You did Urza's work. All right. Do I need this Bauble? Not so much? Nope. All right. What are you drawing over there? Sanctum of Ugin? I don't care. I don't care. What, you think I care? We played Sword of the Meek in the previous game. That's going to get Blast Zone. Blast Zone for 2 will take out my combo. I can reset Whir for Needle, and Inventors Fair for the Sword of the Meek, I suppose. I mean, we're resetting Whir here anyway. Like, that is what this turn is, so... Good old Inventors Unfair. I suppose with the way that this is gonna... If they get Blast Zone, we can get Sword, make 4 Thopters, and just kill them? What are they, on a 2-turn clock after that point? So, I'm going to choose not to be particularly worried here. No, I can only make 3 Thopters, but one of them will have a sword on it. Oh, they found something. Okay. Chooses not to sacrifice. Sword disappeared. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah. Boing. Oh, we just win. I like that move. How does... Do you guys... Is anyone a fan of that? What if we just won? Would that be good? They're at 1 minute, 20 seconds on clock. I love this. Love it. Winning! That's for losers! Yay! We did it! I also clocked someone. All hail King Homer. We got emotes, folks. We got excellent. We've got exactly. We got Burns trying to get hip with the Zoomers. What bad man is just jamming Green Tron? Well, to be fair, they didn't seem to be a particularly technically accomplished player on Magic Online, so maybe someone told them Green Tron is good if you're new to Magic Online. It's certainly true, because like you should be able to make almost all of your decisions in a timely manner. You know. Yeah, they skipped their turn 2 in game 1 because I had an upkeep bauble. Yes. Yes. Good. Use them. We got the quality emotes. Turn 2 Stormwing, the thing that literally has not happened to me in a while playing against Blue-Red. They always have Sprite Dragon instead, and it's always worse for me. Yeah, of course. Of course. And we're playing a version of Blue-Black with 0 main deck creature kill. It's all in the sideboard because this person was prepared for the all Tibalt meta. No bridge, always a mistake. Yeah. I mean, I will say that in my history of playing these decks in this matchup, lack of bridge doesn't normally get me killed so much as the fact that they just kill you before you would have been able to cast or use a bridge. Like sometimes you can cast the bridge, sure, but you still have 3 cards in your hand, and you just end up dying because you can't do anything. Swiss Spear on top. Yikes. Yeah. Well, we have the Thopter Foundry in hand. I'm not counting on Emry living, but the sword mill was really good. The problem is we're just going to die before it's relevant. Calling it now. Calling it now. I need Emry to live if I think that I'm going to do anything. And blocking, or are you a coward? It's not about... No, we're not... No, not blocking is the bold move. Blocking is the coward move. Coward move is to block here. Baller move is no block. We're not blocking. We need the Emry anyway. I need an artifact to get the Thopter Foundry going. It's okay, we never had the choice. Also, they had Manamorphose. Just pointing out, by the way, this is one of the things where I'm really pissed off about people being like, oh yeah, thank God Uro's banned. Yeah, Uro would have helped me so much. Thank God. Take Uro out of the format. It's great. It's going to be awesome. We're all going to really enjoy not having Uro. No, not at all, Mord. I'm just pointing out that, like... Uro is not the only evil in this format. Just drives me up the wall, in general. That, like, people like to vilify it. I don't know, it's all good. It's all good, dude. All good. Oh, I mean, this is blue-black Urza. I said Sultai in the description because it said Sultai on Magic MTG Goldfish. I looked at the list. I saw that there were basically no green cards in it, and for some reason my brain just said, "Yeah, that's definitely Sultai." Well, yeah, but Mord has been playing a lot of his enigmatic deck, and the enigmatic deck not having Uro is not a big deal. Yeah, I've already told the story on stream, but I will say again, I ran a half marathon, my first ever half marathon, to go buy my Uros to put them into Niv Mizzet. Well, Strifo, you mean Gifts Ungiven in a non-storm deck? Because Gifts in Storm is evil, Strifo. Gifts in Storm is ad nauseum in Legacy Storm. It just means you're dead. It's Gifts is cool when it does cool things. Gifts is not cool when it's a automatic kill. That's funny, Jiggy. The first couple times I played Uro, I was like, it seems all right. Can I keep this against prowess? No. I need at least one piece of... Yeah, there we go. That's a hand. Behold, blessed perfection. Oh, yeah! Alright, then. Still a good choice, Strifo. I mean, I couldn't play that game, but I'm glad other people enjoyed it. All right, give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Don't screw me, Emry. Bang. Well, I can't have it all, I guess. Even though I want it all and I want it now. Opponent has Sprite Dragon on top. That is not a land. Opponent's going to be making some tough choices over there. Me, on the other hand, I have no choices. Flood out and die. It wasn't fantastic, but you had to play it. I tried playing the demo, and when the mode in the demo that sounded like it was going to be turn-based combat was not even close, I was like, nope, I'm out. Can't play this. I tried. I played the whole demo. I did play through the whole thing, and I just hated it. I hated the gameplay. It's just so upsetting. They couldn't fit the turn-based engine into that game somehow, and it's just, I don't know. I just find that incredibly frustrating. Well, that's a good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. Manamorphose. Still no land. I enjoy getting to see that they have no land coming. That's not a good draw. Maybe somehow they don't have a burn spell that kills a 2-toughness creature. You know? It's possible! Come on now! Maybe they just have Lavadar. Lavadar would be hilarious. Would you trade it all, opponent? Would you trade it all for one cat? Goes to combat. So I'm going to put a Thopter in and block. And the reason I'm doing this is because if they have Light Up the Stage in their hand, I really do not want them to get to cast it. I do not want that, so I will block, sir. I think on this next turn, yeah. And actually, I think on the last turn it was probably better too. But I'm going to go get the other Watery here. So I've got my 3 islands in play. That's a good draw. Does anyone think this is a good draw? I think this might be a good draw. Alright. Scoop. Ooh, Hamster Huey and the Gooey Kablooey. I love that joke. Now retold with Soulscar mages, the way the director always intended. Well, that's a good draw. Did they finally find their second land? I'm gonna guess not. Urza. Scoop. Yeah. Oh. I guess I could just win. What do you think, guys? How does anyone feel about winning? Also, clearly our opponent should have mulliganed, right? Well, they were up a game, so I understand why they kept a risky high payoff hand. Like, we know they drew a Manamorphose, so like there's a good chance there's at least one Stormwing entity in their hand. Discard Serum Visions. So they had colors, and they just. Do we really want to have them? Do we really want to just sit here and let them suffer? Like, we can always just... No, they scooped. We could always just combo kill them. Like, what we could do is just attack them with a big board, and then if they ever can do anything, we'll combo kill them the turn after, because we can play Urza into Sword. And Lurrus can replay the Thopter Foundry, so they would need to, like, well and truly hose my entire board to get out of that situation. Did they up the platforming in FS7 Remastered? I have not even watched a playthrough of it, because I just haven't bothered wasting my time. Although if anyone knows a really good, like, Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII Remastered, I could watch it now. Yep, that's opponent mulls to 6. This is good enough as long as we're lucky. So I'm up all night to get, I'm down for good. We're only playing 20 lands. So we shouldn't be able to draw that many from this point. I agree, Guto. It's probably not getting better. I can't imagine Urza gets better here. But it depends on what else gets affected. Because we don't know the full extent of what's going to happen with Modern or Historic or Pioneer. So... Okay. This is a yikes. No light up the stage. Whew. I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say the words. We don't have that many lands to draw. And everything they have is flying right now, so Urza doesn't even chump block. Yeah, I would think Field of the Dead, if anything. Could be Sanctuary. We'll see. Might be suffering from an acute case of death. I don't think there's anything acute about it. That's a good sign. That's not a good sign. Had hope for a twin unban? Seems unlikely, but possible. Man, they must just have, like, removal. That has to be, like... I can't imagine anything else in their hand. Well, this is about to suck out loud. Oh, they could have some kind of like mystical dispute. Once upon a time, they banned Twin from Modern, and the gods of Modern became angry. I want them to print in Dax so bad, Strifo. So bad. They shuffle away the Swift Spear. Okay, so they're not drawing that anymore. Well, we'll see if it just Thoughtseize bugs out, but... I don't have 3 artifacts, so that is not so useful. Yeah. There's a potential of an unbanning, but like the only thing I can imagine, maybe Mox Opal. Yeah, I mean, yes, 100%. It's just we never got to see Modern without Oko, but with Mox Opal. Opal with Hammer too busted. Maybe. I don't know if that's actually how good that is. Wow, we are super duper dead, huh? If they have 1 prowess spell, we go to 3. I got 2 cards in hand. What do you got? Mutagenic Growth will kill me? Straight up? You think Opal comes off the list before Punishing Fire? Yes, 100%. Alright, just super duper ultra mega dead.
compadres.
Thanks
It
for
is
the follow,
imperative we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the reigning season. And
KRL0S07.
remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Kurlasot? 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 You gotta help me out with that one. KRL0S07. Yeah, I maybe. Yeah. So, how about birthing pod unban? No, pod. I think pod's been fine for a while. Maybe no pod. Pod is definitely the card they could take off for sure. Oh, Carlos. Okay, Carlos. Sure, you got it. Carlos 7. But Enigmatic turns enchantments into other creatures. So what do you think about Dimir Urza? I mean, we're having a really mediocre run right now, but the hell? We're having a really mediocre run right now, but it's not. I don't think that's necessarily indicative of how good the deck is. I think we've just like had a really bad run of luck here. All right, we're on the draw. We're never going to draw a second land, but I'll keep this. I drew a second land. That was incredibly unlikely. What are you up to? What are you doing, opponent? Okay. It's the deck. We found it. We found it, guys. We found it. We're going to get turn 2 Tibalted. That's my guess off of how aggressively they forced my Thoughtseize. Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe we can find a relatively quick Pithing Needle? They got an Emry off my deck, Violent Outburst off theirs. Oh, definitely Uro's fault. I mean, no doubt about it. Ain't no bout a doubt that. Any artifact will get me to Whir for Pithing Needle next turn. So let's just pray they don't have enough to go get to Fairy, and we might be able to pull through this. Sorry, and by that I mean let's just hope that they don't have Teferi. Okay, I'm just putting Nihil Spellbomb into play, specifically because if they go to exile it, we can sack it to draw a card. If we hit a 0-drop, that'll work. And sure. They hit Mox Amber off my deck, which they can use. They hit Flooded Strand off their deck, which they can use. So they have their third land. Now here's the Teferi, and we're just done. Maybe it won't be Teferi. Maybe it'll just be on math. Yeah. Nope. Totally impossible. Let's kill him. Okay. Opponent mulls to 6. Oops, hold on. Can't crack this yet. Need to make sure that they don't give me the business. All right. Next turn when I play Urza, I can't have a Metallic Rebuke up afterwards, so Triome, sure. So they're gonna draw a tap land. That's good. Emry's not a great draw. Got both my Mystic Sanctuaries in my hand. This has been the problem with tonight. These have been the kind of draws we've had. I definitely could have mulliganed more aggressively, but like what we've top decked into has been absolute trash. They have a double, don't they? Nope. Okay. They could also have a single plus a force, and that would beat us. They're gonna have Mystical Dispute. Yep. No. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just here, just having a little grief. Just, poquito. Oh, I agree, Show and Sneak. I agree. We have outs and we have answers, and they just have better ones. You go for it, Mord. I will not be playing that deck if there's a Ballista in it. Go enjoy that, Mike. I hope it's good. I hope Pioneer is great. Oh no. Spike Feeder is even worse than Ballista, man. No. Don't do that to me. Come on now. Yeah, I know it's smart. It's like playing the Thopter Sword combo in Urza. You should do it. Yeah, I know. You do. You're right. Imagine playing a deck without blue. No, we are playing a deck with blue, and we still have gotten eaten alive. At least we found one of our really good opening hands. Blue's a trap. I mean, kind of. Shark Typhoon. Okay. For once, things are working out. But for how long? What are you up to? Wow. Okay. Good old miracles, eh? All right. EE on top of my deck. I'd rather not. Oh, we milled our... yeah, that's right. All right. Okie doke. Over to you, opponent. Take the wheel. Well, their hand didn't have any interaction a second ago, so maybe they won't have it and we'll just combo kill them. It could happen. Could happen. What's gonna happen is they're gonna have to fairy and bounce my talisman, but yeah, force a negation. Nope. I can whir right now to put Thopter Foundry into play at the end of their turn, or I could just hard cast one. Just hard cast one. An X spell? Oh. Wild. Yeah, you got it. One shark. One shark. Happens to have CMC 0. Not that that's likely to become a problem for you, opponent. Not for you. Okay, force negation on top. So there is a reasonable chance. Okay, there's a reasonable chance we just win here. Even Path doesn't save them. Does Infinite Life beat Tybalt bullshit? I don't know. Online, probably not. Chase? Perfect. Perfect, we win. Right, yeah, because Tybalt could take the cards out of your deck. I don't know if the Tybalt decks normally can beat Infinite Life. I would assume that they can, if the player is clever enough. But it may not be the case. Combo! Alright, you guys all know what it's time for. Did they set up Terminus? It doesn't matter. I can beat that. Correct. We don't have infinite counterspells, but we could just play every counterspell in our deck. I have 3 Remands and 3 Metallic Rebukes. If you make me find them, I will. Oh, I'm just telling them. I'm just telling them flat out. This is what I have. We also have Whir of Invention. Sorry. WotC should implement some kind of shortcut. I just don't think they can do it. I don't think it can be done. I truly do not believe that Magic Online has the capability. I just do not. You figured out a way with a friend? If you say so. All right. I will work. All right. Sure, sure. Deprive. All right, opponent, you asked for it. Nope. All right, here we go. It's your turn, opponent. You can't F6. You can't F6. I can enjoy this. I'm infinite. You guys want to see the real skill of Magic Online? This right here, this is where the action is. That's a problem. That's what I was trying to work for. Oh well. Now it's about the principle of the thing. My fingers can take it. I'm not concerned. EE. That ain't it. This is gonna take a minute. Exactly. $28 artifacts in play. Are you holding W? Yes. Nope. All right. I feel like we could let it resolve too, but at this point, it's just a matter of principle. So, if anyone wants to step out, I totally understand. I appreciate you dropping by. I hope to see you in the future. But as for me, this is my life now. And I screwed up my sequence there, which cost me a little extra time. Now we can fix it. Okay, going again. Do you guys remember when my sword was over here next to the Urza? Those were good times. Emry. Nope. That ain't it. Alright. This will soon be the most times I've had to iterate the loop. And the problem is, I've already seen Terminus in their deck. I know that they could have the out here. So I'm going to spin until I get the counter. I'm not actually going to use it on the Deprive, because I don't have a Pithing Needle in my deck to shut off their Jace, which is what I was intending to do with it. Token limit equals MTGO crashing. That's not real, is it? Okay. This is classic modern. I disagree. I don't think you can call this classic anything. Classic Moto. Have they F6'd? Their clock has not moved. I wonder if we can nail them here. Nope. All right. Yeah, their clock's not moving anymore. They're just F6'd. But I need to find a blue spell before I stop. Because the problem is I don't think Moto will let them click through Terminus, and it definitely won't let them click through their attack phase. I mean, it will let you do that, but not in the way that that they've set up here. Was that another Urza? Okay. Hi, Grotex Grewcrux. My opponent is resolving a Deprive, and we need to spin Urza until we hit a counterspell. I let my opponent know what counterspells are in my deck, and they apparently don't care. They said thanks you too when I wished them luck at the beginning of the match, and now they're doing this. So I don't know what to tell you. This is what you walked into. This is who we are now. More land, cool. Well, now I'm just curious. 27 cards left in my deck. 6 of them are versions of what I need. We just gotta find out, right? Can I find it before I time out? I think I'll spin through my whole deck before I time out, honestly. Will I? No, I don't think I will. Oh, you got it, Deputy Michael McGlenn. We're just out here trying to be honest, modern players playing what we love, and if this is how I die, then this is how I die. We're gonna 1-4 this league, with this being our final loss. We're gonna 1-4 this league with a deck that's optimized to beat the Tybalt's Treachery deck, and we couldn't find it. When we did find it, we lost. This is a hill I die on. Goddamn right. You're goddamn right. This is the hill I die on. There's a draw step stop. There is, in fact, a terminus. Wow. So we were going to have to do this anyway. Okay. You may. Yeah, but what if you didn't, though? Thoughts? Feelings? Emotions? No. Excellent. Love that for you. What truly scintillating play do you have now? Jace bounce my 81/81 construct? Perhaps attack me for one? They can reset the Terminus, but they will not have white mana. They could Jace Brainstorm another Terminus on top. And then opt on my turn, and then Terminus. That would be the third Terminus in the top 21 cards of their deck. So, not excited to see that happen, but if it does, you all know where we're going. What would you do then? I think you know. I think you know exactly what I will do then. Is it seizing up because they've conceded, or is the game seizing up because I have too many things to untap here? I mean, it's going to be easier this time. We don't have to do all the Thopter generating. They did not have the Terminus. I would like to go to combat, friend. I would like to kill you. Go team! Oh, you guys need to see this. You need to see this.
Meanwhile.
Check this out. Check that out. Thopter token, 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 Thopter token. A Thopter token, 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 Thopter token. Holy day. Wow. Goes to blocks. You got it all, opponent. You know what? Kudos. If you were gonna make me do it, I guess you made me do it all the way. Say Thopter again. Say it one more goddamn time. I dare you. I double dare you. All right. Things I want to board in. Things I can board out some number of. So the reason I'm boarding the way I am is I am low on clock. So I need to force through some threats and kill them. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to play aggressively this game. All I'm saying, Grotesque Goocrux, all I'm saying is we attack them with Urza, Lord High Artificer, a construct token, a simple 86/86, I believe it was, and a Thopter token, 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 and a Thopter token, 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 a Thopter token. Hold on, how many non-Thopter artifacts did I have in play? Okay, they mulled a 6. I'm gonna just keep this and let's see. Where's the fling or thud? It would have had to been fling. And if we only play one, the downside of that is, let's say I spin through my whole deck to find a thud, and then they have force. 86. Just casual 86. No biggie. No biggie. NBD. He's just out there. He's out here. You have 6 counters then. I suppose it just depends on what order you find them. Like, I agree, Mord. I'm just... No, yeah, it's just Tuesday, man. It's Tuesday. Yeah, fling on their turn. But then we have to spin on their turn again, so... Okay. My client is eating my inputs. It's a good quote. I did say all those things. Impact tremors. Now you're thinking with portals. Now you're getting those big brain dollars. So here's where they go to Fairy 3. No? Wild. I will cycle this aggressively. Yeah. This is not the draw that I wanted. But I guess I said I had a plan. So let's just start trying to stick threats. We're jamming. Really? Opponent with the path and force a negation, I guess, only? That was sick. Or maybe they just have Jace? Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea. That's so weird in their Mystic Sanctuary deck. Oh, but I guess they are playing Terminus. Burst of Speed is a card. So is Bushwhacker. What's the acceleration card? Maximize Velocity. Maximize Velocity. Because that could be in our graveyard too. We can cast it twice. Shark Typhoon on top. All right. Opponent's gonna have a threat. Pithing Needle, sure. Go, buddy. Force negation. Oh no, they're gonna finally cast Cryptic Command. Oh. So that's them bottoming. Yeah, they bottom the Shark Typhoon. This is not resolving. There's no freaking way. Yeah, sure. You got it. Pass the turn. Quebec and New York. Those are good places. Emry, Lurker of the Loch. Oh, I like that one, I do. Get in there, girl. Get in there! Mill. There's my one sword of the Meek. Boy, I sure hope I don't lose that. Resets the force? Nope. More white mana. The hell is this? Oh, sure. Fair enough. Oh, Buffalo. That's where my last singer was from. Last female singer. The male singer was from Tejas. Good old Texas. The middle of nowhere. That's the best part of nowhere. Listen, I've been looking at real estate. Middle of nowhere, primo. Primo property, let me tell you. Mishra's Bauble. Get it. Get it. We'll jam this needle. So now I have 3 artifacts. We could sack the Inventors Fair and then Bauble. Assuming this resolves. It is not resolving. I can always put EE in to serve as my last artifact. Oh, okay. Chase the Mind Sculptor. I know they have Teferis as well, but we can't dodge everything. Three shark? 3/3 shark do. Oh, 4/4 shark. It's a pretty big fucking shark. Props. Props. It's a big shark. Right. That was Teferi, right? And they were trying to do it during their draw step, apparently. It's a funny happenstance. All right, let's take our 4. Take a licking and keep on ticking. Goes end step. Wild. So Cryptic's not dangerous right now. Force is definitely something I would rather avoid. Although with Force I can remand my own Thopter Foundry. So let's assume that that's going to work out for us. They only have 3 cards in hand. We can remand and still EE on 0. So I'm not super worried. Come on, please. Please, work with me here. I do not have enough time for this. Perfect. I don't know if they didn't notice what I was targeting, and frankly, I don't care. Play the Bauble. Play this Delta. Oh, I can play and pop EE. Okay, got it. So, let's go. Set up to draw. Pop the EE. Play Mox Amber. Fetch. Yep. All right. Sure. Getting back force? Yep, sure. I got back my force countering device. Don't worry, opponent. I got you. I got you covered. Not super useful right now. So they didn't have the counterplay for this last turn, which means I assume they don't have it again here. Yeah, some of the arguments were wonderfully nonsense. Please, more, spend more. No. They're not playing Logic Knot, are they? Are they playing Splinter Twin? Please, no. Oh, so we'll just wait another turn. Although this means I should have reset my, or I should have replayed Nihil Spellbomb, but that's okay. Opponent is drawing, but they don't have another, they're drawing Terminus, that's fine. They don't have another Mystic Sanctuary available here. What is this? Oh, sure. They're gonna end up scrying the Terminus right back to where it is, I think. Have you been to Florida, Terror? Florida? Have you been to Florida? The people down there are crazy. Oh, they're so nuts. Oh. Good draw. Someone want to give Steam Flogger a 1-minute timeout for me? Is that something we feel comfortable doing as a group? No, you don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Steam Flogger's good people. Did they? Crap. I don't have time to look. If they did not put the Terminus on the bottom, this was a mistake. But then I do have a backup Urza, so maybe it's okay. We're going to play Nihil Spellbomb. Can you untime him out, please? / untimeout Steam Flogger boss, please. Apologies. Yeah, what if you didn't, though? They want Deprive? Why? You're not gonna get it, but still. Spell Pierce. Was it worth it, opponent? Was it worth it? Did you get everything you wanted in life? All right. So activate this, tap this, sack this. Perfect. So I have 8 damage right now. I just need to get to 16. I don't think I can do it. There's just too much lag. Actually, I don't have to use Urza. I might be able to do it. The construct has to be big enough to kill them. That's the answer to the question there. So, we'll be fine. I just need to focus right now. So apologies for lack of eyes on chat. I just can't do it. I can't do it all at once, but I should be able to win this game. 11, 12, 13, 14. Just two more iterations here. That's it. That's it. Time. Woo! Got our 2-3. Got our 2-3. How much on the clock? 7 seconds. Can you not see? Oh. Oops.
Meanwhile.
On the what?
Meanwhile.
Oh, sorry. I had the wrong.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, you should have been able to see. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Sorry about that, folks. On the clock. All right. Oh, we 2-3'd this league. Does that mean this deck is bad? No. No, it does not. It does not mean this deck is bad. I don't think this deck is exceptional. I think this deck could be part of a healthy, current, modern metagame. What did I trophy with? I trophied with 5-color Niv Mizzet, playing 81 cards, exactly this list here. Anyway, you can get that through my Twitter or my Stream Decker. But anyway, yeah, so this deck is a lot of work online, which sucks sometimes, as our blue-white control opponent player decided to make us demonstrate. But you can win with it. It has all the tools you need to compete. We obviously got crushed by the Tybalt Cascade deck, but this deck should have a reasonable matchup against it. I say reasonable. That deck is super obnoxious. They've got Teferis, they've got Force of Negations, they can have Cryptic Commands, Uros, Omnaths, the whole Megillah, so it's very, very difficult. But what song am I listening to? No song. I don't have dual channel audio. So I'm listening to MTG Magic Online game sounds, which you are also. Anywho, yeah, I like the spell pierces we added to the sideboard. They seem generally fine here. I don't think playing all your removal in the sideboard is going to be the right thing to do in a league, because a lot more people will play creature decks in leagues, I think, generally speaking. But the setup in this main deck does make sense for the competitive landscape right now, which is totally dominated by the nonsense that is the Tibalt decks. That said, we are moving on to a wonderful donation deck from the one, the only Chase Strifo Hansen. We're about to play Meme Gifts. We're going to play a sweet modern Gifts Ungiven deck that I'm going to get loaded up in just a moment here. But for everyone in the future... Open file location, that's what I want. Everyone in the future
Meanwhile,
out there, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of the other videos that entice you. And I'm sure I will see you there real soon. It's YT for the YouTube. YT. Although I should set that one as the same thing too. This one goes out to my boy Blitz.
meanwhile,